I thought we played really well. I mean, 48 points in the paint. Thought it was our best ball movement. 22 assists. We shared the ball really well. Fewest turnovers that we've had since I think the Tennessee game. So to score 92 points, to be on the road, to only have 11 turnovers, to have the 22 assists. I thought we did a good job on the backboards. Jalen Tate was phenomenal with obviously 25, 8, and only one turnover. I thought we did a great job keeping Pippen off the foul line, which was the biggest game plan for us defensively. He took 4 free throws attempted, which is huge to limit him on that. And then 3 guys in double digits, obviously, Mo and Justin and Jalen, and Vance did a great job going 2 for 2 from 3 off the bench, and no tag, 5 defensive rebounds and only 1 turnover tonight. So we had some progress, Chuck.
Sometimes when you play a team that's outmanned, there's a tendency to think, well, we're going to blow these guys out and it's going to happen real fast. I wonder about your offense in the first half, just the patience displayed. They scored a lot of points, but they kind of let the game come to them, didn't press the issue, and really got into the flow, it seemed.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. I mean, I thought the pace both in the first half, scoring 45 points, and then in the second half scoring 47. I thought, we played with pretty good pace, and we played good basketball the last game and a half. I think that we're a confident team, much more so than we were coming off the 2 road games. And again, I just think the sharing of the basketball was so important to us tonight. And anytime you can, go 22 assists to 11 turnovers, really, really good job by our entire team of playing unselfish. And I thought our backdoor cuts were great tonight as well.
Tate's a guy, you touched on it a minute ago, Tate's a guy who's really been playing well of late, cut down on the turnovers again today. What's been the difference for him lately? Is it as simple as saying he's a more confident player than he was?
Yeah, I think he's, tonight we felt with his size and his length that he was going to be able to get into the teeth of the defense, and we ran some wing pick and rolls. Allowed him to, and we ran the pick and roll with another guard. So if they wanted to switch, he could still come off that wing pick and roll, try to get to the middle and shoot his little floater, with his length. And he did a great job. I thought Moses was really good around the rim tonight. And Smith's offensive rebounding, really, really helped us as well get some misses back, when he was playing around that dunker spot.
We talked on the courtside show before the game about how today's a day, or was a day, when you really had to create your own energy. I mean, there was nobody in the building other than the players and the officials and the coaches. And talk, if you would, just a little bit about not just today, but all season, what these players have had to do when it's been so different for them inside the buildings.
Well, this one was really different. An early start. I mean, I don't know if there was 30 people in the stand. I mean, I've never, ever experienced anything like today. And I've been a part of some D-League games. Wow, that was not an easy environment. I promise you that.
Well, Coach, it was a terrific win and fun to watch your team play today. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Chuck.
All right, Eric Musselman joining us from out.
Okay, thanks, Coach. We'll now turn it over to the media.
Bob, get us started, please.
Appreciate you letting me lead off here. Eric, you guys obviously got off to a really good start on offense. Never, had the lead from wire to wire. Just how good was it, considering what's happened in recent games, to have a game where you're just getting off to a good start and leading the whole way?
Yeah, I thought it was really important for us, Bob, just the fact that, we wanted guys to play with great freedom from a mental standpoint. We tried not to run a lot of half-court sets. We've added a few things to our open offense and our opportunity break when we're playing out of the flow of the game. I thought some guys really got into their comfort zone offensively tonight. I thought we had really good spacing, and they tried to get up and deny a lot. And I thought our backdoors and our double backdoors really, played well into our hands from an offensive standpoint. And we got some easy baskets around the rim.
And Moses, he's played so well all year. Had a bit of a rough shooting game last game out. What was so good about him today to get all those points?
I thought he was great around the rim. I thought, he didn't settle from three. I thought he ran the floor really hard today. I thought he really, really ran exceptionally well in transition. I thought his teammates did a good job, getting him, finding him. And then obviously when you get 3 offensive rebounds, that's going to give you a little bit, more cushion for a shot attempts. He made all of his free throws, which he normally does. I thought he played really, really, really well today. Took really high quality shots as well.
And I think Tate was the main guy on Pippen, right? Or am I wrong about that?
Yes, Tate was assigned to him the entire game. So not only did Jalen really score the ball, have a ton of assists with 8 assists, 4 steals, then add in the fact that he held the second leading scorer in the league to shoot under 50%, and to only score 15 points, and to probably have what I'm going to assume is close to a season low in free throws attempted.
Okay, I got a couple more, but I'll turn it back over to Mike.
Nate,
Yeah, as far as Tate's turnovers, what was the key you feel to getting that, his performance on that?
Say that again, Nate.
On Tate, just as, obviously having a great game with only 1 or 2 turnovers. What was the key to that?
Well, I thought that, Jalen putting him in pick and rolls helped. We talked about cutting harder. I think our cuts helped. And I can't, he's going to probably, I'm sure the way he played, hopefully Mike's bringing Tate in here. No? Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? How is Mike not bringing Tate in here?
Good question.
Anyway, I just thought our spacing was really good, Nate. I thought that really helped him, limit the turnovers. And nobody dropped any of his passes. I feel bad for the guy. We go back and watch film. He's got 6 turnovers, and 3 of them are drop passes through guys' hands.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Nate.
Hutch,
Yeah, Coach, I know you said you thought it would take Justin a few games to kind of get back to full strength. Do you feel like he's getting close to 100%? What did you think about the way he played today?
Yeah, I thought Justin was really, really good. I thought he played hard. He crashed the offensive backboards. He always gives us a completely and utterly different look from a defensive standpoint, because we can switch with him, we can shadow and hit with him, and we can extend our defense because his great lateral quickness. It scared me a little bit because at one point in the second half, about the midway point, maybe the 8-minute mark, he kind of grabbed his calf or whatever, but I think he's fine.
Tom,
Eric, you went 9 deep tonight. Did you like the 1 through 9 a little bit better than the last couple of games?
Yeah, I thought each guy that checked into the game did a really good job, Tom. I thought, Vance, it's not easy for a player to sit the first 16 minutes and then you put him in at the last 4 minutes of the first half. Vance came in, he banged a 3. I thought Vance's shot selection was really good. I thought Devo did a good job going 3 for 3 from the field. He got a couple loose balls. Got to take care of the ball a little bit more in transition. So I think everybody, really, really played well. Note was rebounding the basketball, and I thought he shared it a little bit more. Got to get his field goal percentage up from where it is and where it has been. But I thought Connor played his best game in a while as well.
Hey, so you literally brought cheese as a prop? Because I'm following up on the SEC Network thing you had. What made you think of that?
I don't know. Just we try to get creative. We try to come up with new ideas. We did use cheese. It was taped underneath their chairs. The players will never, they're not going to have my back. They're going to tell you the truth so they can. And Justin's usually the one, because he's really smart. He's usually the one that's laughing at me. So when he comes on, you can ask him about the cheese. I'm not saying it had one thing to do with the way we played, but certainly there was a few guys that got a good laugh out of it.
Curtis,
Hey, Coach, at what point did you find out that Disu was not going to be available? And then what adjustments did you have to make on the fly? I'm sure he was a big part of the scouting report.
Yeah, we found out, really for sure, we found out about the 12 minutes before the game. We assumed at the 40-minute mark that there was a possibility because we had seen him warm up. And so at the 40-minute mark when we met, we made our adjustments at that point. It allowed us to maybe stick on the pick and rolls a little bit longer. And when Pippen tried to drag us out, we could kind of shrink the floor and maybe, send a body and a half with him instead of just switching. But you know what? Somebody else gets an opportunity when somebody's out. And, I thought that, that Harvey really stepped up for them and took those minutes and played really well.
Dudley.
You're on mute, Dudley.
Said, obviously, you talked about how they played so hard in the second half Wednesday night. Do you think there was a continuation starting out today?
Dudley, I thought for 40 minutes we played really hard. I really did. I don't know what it looked like on TV. I haven't gotten anything bad yet from my wife. So, I think we played hard. I didn't think we really had many lapses at all. Again, I don't think Danielle's texted yet. So all good.
Scotty.
Coach, is looking at the stat broadcast system, it reads that you guys scored at a 1.33 point per possession clip. I'm sure you're pretty pleased with that, but what keyed the offensive flow and the ball movement today?
Yeah, I think, we spent some time just talking about our opportunity break where we bring that thing down and we kick ahead and cut through and the ball goes through the trail man and into the second side and then getting it back to the third side and adding some cuts where maybe we opened up some dribble drives. But I just thought the players shared the ball today really, really well. And we felt like transition offense would be a big key for us, playing Vandy.
Nikki.
Coach, a lot of folks thought after last game that Jalen Williams was going to get a lot of minutes this game, but you played a lot more, I guess, 1 through 9. So what went into Williams's minutes and then, obviously Vanover playing more?
Yeah, Connor played 17 or 18 minutes and Jalen played 9. And then the rest of the time we played really small because we felt like our quickness and our ability to maybe play Moses at some 4 tonight would really help us space the floor. So that was the reason behind it. And I thought when Moses was at the 4, it opened up a lot of open shots for him as well as dribble drive angles.
Randy.
Coach, in terms of points of emphasis, you're 20 of 27 inside 3 feet of the basket. That resulted in 22 of 36, 22 assists to 36 of your field goals. Was that a point of emphasis, 3 feet into the basket?
Yeah, we've been doing some drills where we try to finish a little bit better. I thought that the Auburn game, we did a great job of not settling. I think tonight, again, we took, 19 threes. We made 8 of them. I thought that the shot selection from 3 was probably our best of the season. We shot the 3 when our feet were set. We didn't take, I guess we took 1 step back 3 off the bounce. That wasn't a good shot. But other than that, I thought our 3-point attempts were really clean and good looks, Randy.
Kyle.
Hey, Coach, you touched on this a bit with Chuck, but at this time last week, you were talking about your team's confidence. When you look at these 2 games together, do you feel like those concerns have been put to bed?
Yeah, I think right now, Kyle, they are, but every game takes on a new theme, a new identity. We got to get ready for our game on Wednesday, and we've had a lot of road games thus far. I thought that our last game at home, not to get off the subject at all, but I thought our last home crowd Out of all the places we've been and our home games, I thought the last game, the game against Auburn, that our crowd gave us a lift. And not many people can say that in a COVID season, but I thought Bud Walton got loud. I think our players fed off of that. And we look forward to getting back and playing in front of our fans on Wednesday.
Troy?
Hey, Coach, it looked like a pretty flawless game, you know, watching it on TV, but I was curious if there's anything that you wish your team did better today.
I'm sure when we do our cleanup film that we'll find something. We usually do, but, you know, not often you go on the road and lead for 39 minutes and the opponent doesn't lead in a game for 1 second. So really happy with our pace of play, really happy with how hard we played, really happy with how we shared the basketball.
Bob, final question, please.
Eric, that's your first back-to-back SEC wins this season. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, obviously, you know, it's going to be a nice weekend for everybody. We get home, get to watch a lot of games once the plane lands tonight, get to watch some games tomorrow. The players will be able to get off their feet, extended time now because of, you know, there was an early game for us, so they won't be on their legs Sunday. They won't be on their legs the rest of today, and then we get ready Monday and Tuesday and get back into game mode.
Thanks, Eric.